Hey everyone, welcome back into another edition of Through the Mail Autographs with your host Jay Pylon. I appreciate you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. I've made a custom card here of Bruce Boxleitner. He was an actor in Tron, and I was planning to try to get this signed eventually. He's got some shows coming up and some other stuff going on. Um, so I don't know if I can get that out to him or not, but that's the card I made. Whoops. I think that looks neat with the red and blue color in there. First up, I got back Ernie McAnally, and he sent a message that said he's been in poor health lately, and he's sorry that his cards are coming back slowly to the fans. Get well soon, Ernie. And he also wrote that God is his refuge, Psalm 91. And I misplaced the note here. I was going to show it, but I can't seem to find it over here. And there's this other card right there. Ernie McAnally. And next up we got Don Rogers here on a 61. San Diego Chargers center here on a 63. And another on the, this is a 64. Don Rogers. Very neat looking. Came out pretty cool. With the back of the custom. I got sideways cut there. Sometimes you send them off to get printed, they load the paper funny or something. They got Art Graham, custom 66. And this one's back looks better though. Number one draft choice of 63. Art Graham. So very nice signature there. He's on a 64. And it's 67. Look at that beautiful 67 signature. That's pretty nice. Move this up the way. Get the boy who could fly, Jay Underwood. He was also in Fantastic Four, the 1994 version. And he played the robot in Not Quite Human. And he signed the back of the Not Quite Human card. Oh, sorry. See that one there? And he also signed the back of the 57 style. Just everything just flipping around everywhere. Jay Underwood. I like that Not Quite Human movie. It was actually based on a series of books. I wonder if they're ever going to remake that. Billy D. And I've got to send some more cards out to him. He wants some more customs. So I have to get on that project. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be working on that one later. Billy D on the 58, 59, and a 1960. We have Mark R. I think it's Renew, isn't it? I believe. With the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're on a 57 and a 59 and a 56. All right, move that at the side. Let's see what the back looks like there. And Brian Cullen, his pen ran out of ink. So it starts right there, but you can't see it, and then it ends right there. That's unfortunate. But that's on a 59. And here on the 57. Came out okay. And there's a 56. Brian Cullen, center, the Maple Leafs. It's on there, pen. This took like 7 months to get back. John Olerud. He also sent a Bible inscription. and they're on the triple play. So super excited to get those back. I need to send out to him again. Jason Kendall and Black Sharpie. Pretty neat. You have Jack McCartan. They're on a 1960. And he signed it in a little blue ballpoint pen there. Jack McCartan. Barbara Eden. 2J. Barbara Eden. Jeannie. See the back of the card? That's what the back looks like. Oops. There we go. Try to put it more in the camera so you guys can see. David Clyde, and Clyde was this one doesn't exist. There's a 74 custom I made for him. There's the back of the 74 custom. So David Clyde was one of the first Kid Ks. He was a phenom out of high school, and they put him into the lineup over there at Texas. He thought he was just going to be doing 2 or 3 games, then he was going to go to the minors and work on his craft and hone it in. Unfortunately, the Texas Rangers didn't have enough fans in the stands, and when it was announced that David Clyde was going to show up, he was this phenom from high school. Everyone started to come out there to the ballpark, so they just kept him in the rotation to keep those fans coming in, and that injured his shoulders and his arm, his throwing arm. He got worn out, and he wasn't able to learn the control and all the mechanics of the game like he wanted to at the time. So he saved the Texas Rangers organization from going into default, going into bankruptcy. But at the same time, it shortened his career. Um, and this is 73 style because he didn't have one. So I made this one for him. The first overall pick in 73. He was the Westchester High School in Houston. He went 18-0 as a senior, allowed only 3 earned runs in 148 innings, pitched 5 no-hitters, set 14 national high school records. So he was the first Kid K, uh, that they talk about when they have those. There's been 2 others, I think, that were the high school phenoms that were like unbeatable in high school. And he, the David Clyde story is really interesting. So if you ever going to go look that up, I thought that was pretty neat. And then this is his picture that's online, but so I put it on this card for him on the 78 style. But he said, not sure if this is me. But this is the card that, I mean, this picture, this photograph is online at different sites saying that this is David Clyde. I don't know who else that could be, though, if that wasn't him. If you guys recognize this face, let me know in the comments. But it looks like it's the same sticking out style hair. And then he started rocking this mustache then. So maybe he just doesn't remember. Look, he has this worn out look on his face in this picture too. So maybe he just didn't remember, taking that picture. Because that was when he was with the Indians and he was already beat the heck up and trying to make his comeback. So maybe he just didn't remember that photograph. I kind of think that this is him. But if you think that this is a different player, let me know who you think that might be. And there's the back I made. All right. Then we have Gary Dornhofer on a 66. He gifted me this card right here, a 69, which is nice. And it's beat up, but I didn't have this in my collection, and I really like these 69 70s. They're pretty cool. Gary Dornhofer with the Boston Bruins. There he is on a 65 style. Very cool stuff. What's next? We got Charlie Britt. He is one of the last character actors from the Ozzie and Harriet show. I think when I make this card again, I'm going to put Ozzie and Harriet up in that little flag maybe. But this is This is his appearance on Ozzie and Harriet, and this is he was a player with the LA Rams, and he used to pop on TV shows as a cameo. Um, he was an actor as well, but used to pop into different TV shows. Charlie Britt, and then he included this custom and this custom. Really nice of him. And then there's his 64, and here is my own one of his 61s. This is his 61, but he also included a custom of this card too, in case I needed one. I think that's really nice. So thank you to Charlie Britt. I'm gonna send it. I have to send out some cards to Charlie Britt to get. He wants another one of these Ozzie and Harriet cards. We're gonna talk back Tom Parsons on a 63, a 64, and he was with the Mets. And this one is a 65. Tom Parsons pitcher. And then I got back Jim Adducci. He didn't have an 83 rookie card, so I made this one up. And here he is on a 89. Really good looking signature there. Here's Johnny James. He wanted some extra custom sent out his way, so I sent them this one, and then this one is his 1960. It's a picture with the Yankees. And then last we have Tim P. And on the 87 Donruss and the 87 Tops. Oh, and I had three more here. It's Jose Lind on the Donruss or the Leaf, and the Donruss Best, and the Collector's Choice. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll be back again with some more Through the Mail autographs later on.